Pelo Modiga on You Before Noon. Weekdays, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Only on UFM.
It is, of course, You Before Noon on UFM in tune with you. My name is Pelo Modiga. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, today we are having a special broadcast. As you can see, we're coming to you live from the Johannesburg studios. I'm so excited. I'm not going to lie. I'm so excited. A little bit nervous, but I'm excited. And I hope that you're also excited as well. I'm currently sitting down with Lungi Mkwani, who is a motivational speaker. She is an author. She is also a disability activist and a receptionist right here at Momotswako Media. So we're going to be having a conversation with her. This is, of course, because November, we are here to commemorate Disability Rights Awareness Month. And it's all about just shining the light on, very powerful stories that come from, people who are living with disabilities, as well as also just, getting into the journey, finding out, how has life been so far. And so I'm so excited. This is, of course, Lungi Mkwani that I'm currently joined by. And she was born with osteogenesis. I hope I said it correct.
Yes.
Osteogenesis imperfecta, also known as brittle bone disease. And it is actually a rare condition that causes fragile bones. But of course, instead of letting that define her, she used her life and her voice to inspire other people as well. So good morning. Welcome to UFM.
Thank you very much. It's so nice to be here.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I was like, you know what? Rajovek, because I need to speak to this woman.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, first and foremost.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Let's start off with your journey as well. How did your journey as a motivational speaker? Let's start there. Begin.
I started motivating at the age of 9.
Sure.
So when I was 9 years old, I motivated young. They were older than me, the people that I was motivating. It was women, ladies that are being raped, rejected, abandoned by their own parents. So then that's when it all started. Then started doing motivational talks with what is it living with the disability? What are the challenges? What are the positivities about it? Let's not only look about the challenges. Let's also look on the positive side. What is it? How is it? And yeah. So since then I've been motivating all my life till now.
You started at 9.
At 9
is a very, very fragile age, right?
Yeah.
So you thought to yourself, okay, I'm 9 years old. I'm going to motivate everybody, including everybody who is older than me, right? That is definitely like a brave heart right there.
Exactly.
And how have people been receiving you as part of your motivation?
I always tell. There's a slogan that I always use. It's the one that is driving me. Never use your disability as an excuse to your ability.
Yeah.
So don't look at the outer part, but look at what I can provide. Then, through that, it would automatically motivate you. So, yeah.
Let's talk about the different hats that you wear. So you are an activist, right?
Yes.
We've also established the fact that she is a speaker as well.
Yes.
She is an author as well. And she's also a receptionist right here at Momotswako Media.
Yes.
How do you balance all of those things? I mean, your schedule must be so hectic. How do you do that?
No. Okay, I would know that when it hits from August, September, October, November, December. That's when I'm extremely busy of motivational talks, disability things. So I'm more focused on things that are revolving disability, and I would juggle them around. And being a parent as well, I forgot to mention. So I do put that in all. So my goal driven is the strength that God gives me. It's the one that drives me. He's the one that is giving me the ability, the strength. I must say it's not easy. There are some but I feel like but I was like, if I would when God brought me to this earth, He brought me holding a purpose, and whether I like it or not, I need to give it out. And I believe that I'm a mouthpiece of persons with disabilities. I'm the voice of the voiceless. And
So you're working in the media space. How's that like? Because the media space is very dynamic, right? There's a lot of requests here and there. There's a lot of demands here and there. So you're working in this space. How has that been for you?
Working at Motswako has really, really humbled me.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying. It's now a month that I'm being part of Motswako Media.
Oh, wow.
So I'm a new baby.
Yeah.
So I'm learning there and there. The environment is very nice. The people, meeting people, and the one thing the position that I'm doing, I'm very grateful for, because of, you might find that a person we met, and then he meets up or she meets up with me. I will automatically lighten up the whole day for him or her. And my bosses, they are both amazing, all of them. All the work. They're very nice. It's very nice working here, especially again I'm in Motswako, but also there and there I would help in UFM. So it's nice. It's a great experience that at least these somehow things that are unable to be reached by me, but through the media it would automatically do it.
Yeah. And I want us to actually get into more, but let's pause a little bit, because now we want to get into the space and whether you feel like the workplace has been inclusive enough, right?
Yes.
So that's the conversation that I want us to also pick up and run with when we come back quickly after the break. So let's take a quick little break and we will be back. It's You Before Noon on UFM in tune with you.
Pelo Modiga on You Before Noon. Weekdays, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Only on UFM.
I promised you that we're going to continue. This is going to be a beautiful hour where we have conversations. And Lungi Mkwani is who I'm currently sitting down with on the couch. Gotta get lights, camera, action. Why? Lights, camera, action. And I'm looking forward to finding out from you, Lungi, because let's continue our conversation. We were talking about workplace as well as workplaces being inclusive. Do you feel like workplaces are inclusive and supportive?
In most cases, no, but whilst we're going and engaging, they are getting there, but at first, no.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about your employment journey.
Sure. Yeah. I've been struggling for years and years and years with getting employment. Even though I have qualifications, because I hold a qualification in public relations and communications. I hold in business administration, call center, and now I have a 6-month course in technical support, which is IT. So even though you have those qualifications and you're having a disability, it seems like stop.
Yeah.
Like you would go to school, study for qualifications. When you need to get employment, they don't take you. They'll tell you that, no, our building is not accessible for you. We need to get you a person to come and help you on a daily basis. But here, I don't really understand.
Yeah.
So I've been struggling to get employment for the whole past 8 years.
That's
because I matriculated 2017. Then I've been doing the short courses, went to college, university, but still no luck.
Yeah.
But thank God, finally, that's when God was like, it's high time you get a job.
Yeah.
So then that's when I was taken here at Motswako Media. A receptionist.
So let's talk about accessibility. You mentioned that some of employers will mention, accessibility in terms of ramps. They may not have the proper facilities for somebody who is using a wheelchair. So let's talk about that, right? And your experience here at Motswako Media as well.
Here at Motswako Media, okay, like the entrance gate, the stairs, but there's another way of me entering the building. Yeah. So that side, I'm very happy because there's no ramp that side. There's no stairs. it's a flat surface. So, and then, but the nice thing about it, I guess they knew that the person that is coming is living with a disability and is a wheelchair user. So this is what they did. They called me 2 weeks before started coming to work here, so that I can identify what can be changed before I come, and what should be done, and what needs to be done. Like, do I really need a person to take me to the ladies? Do I need a person to maybe feed me or something? But luckily enough, I don't need all those things. So that's one thing that they did. They called me 2 weeks before I could start. What needs to be changed? Then I could identify, no, we need a ramp for entrance, and they are working on that. And then
that's good news.
The toilet wise, yeah, I've got my own. That's the nice thing about it. It's private. I'm not sharing it with anyone.
Private.
And then my office space. Yeah, there's so much space. I can move around. I'm not disturbing anyone. I get totally. So spacey. Everything is okay. The only challenge is just for me to go upstairs, but I don't really need to go upstairs because I'm supposed to be upstairs. So if there's something needed upstairs, I just do a call, and the ladies and gentlemen will definitely come down and just hear what is needed and so on.
So I guess Motswako Media is the blueprint.
Like, it's the top notch. Yeah. It's the top
I'm so
notch.
happy that they actually called you to find out how can we make this environment conducive for you, right? Instead of assuming, because maybe some people will assume, let's do this, let's do that. But then instead, they came to you and they asked you, listen, what changes do we need to do? Yeah. So that's the blueprint. Yes. So let's talk a little bit more about your work, right? How has being part of the working world, shaped your perspective on empowerment as well as independence as well?
I believe that nothing about us without us. Like, you can't be speaking about disability and there's no one in the disability environment. You can't say the painful thing about it, especially in employment, they would say, to be 15 disability. And when you say, let us see them, in most cases, are you aware that they even hunt them just for that day?
No.
And then after that day, goodbye. So, in truth, allow them to be there, learn, and then engage with them. Because disability, like, you might find that even yourself, you would not know that you have disability. And then you find, and then I would identify and say, are you aware that your disability is maybe slow in thinking or slow in talking or so ever? So yeah, that's what I would do, like advocate, speak for them, try and see how can we engage with them, how put them in the workspace, at least maybe for a month, then that's when we'll see what is happening.
Yeah.
Yes.
And of course, we're commemorating Disability Rights Awareness Month this November.
Yes.
What progress do you feel and want to see in South Africa in general, just to make things a little easier for people who are living with disabilities?
First and foremost, my biggest wish is that the persons with disabilities be exposed like able-bodied school.
Yeah.
Because when you have a child living with a disability, it's very hard to take the child to school. Because in most cases, it's boarding schools and they're far from home. They're very expensive, like they're very costly. Because there was a day I was sitting down with my parents and I'm like, guys, okay, it's a school, or let's just calculate. I want to hear how much did you spend for me when I was in primary?
Yeah.
And they were like, it's close to 100K. And I was like, what? 100K? And then I'm like, like primary only or what? And they were like, both, because of we need to spend a very accessible place, transportation, and so the wheelchairs and everything. So how persons with disabilities, that would really melt my heart.
Yeah.
And then the second one, the government should include maybe definitely a day whereby they call all parents that are raising with disabilities, because it's draining. Like, it's draining physically, emotionally, mentally, and financially. Like, dealing with a child on a disability, it's child's play.
Yeah.
And then employment sector, like babeting, especially like in media, office work, like anything, just involve them. Because I was talking to one colleague of mine, like in the
Pelo Modiga on You Before Noon. Weekdays, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Only on UFM.
It is You Before Noon. In case you've just joined us, we are currently sitting down having a conversation with Lungi Mkwani, who is a motivational speaker. She's an author. She's a disability activist as well. And she's also a receptionist right here, Mo Motswako Media. So, Lungi, you know your journey, right?
Yes.
One thing about you that I love, having this conversation with you, sitting down with you, is that you've turned your personal story into a message of hope.
Yes.
So I want to know from you, how do you keep, yourself motivated, when the world is just not showing you love?
If the world does not show me, if I don't love myself, who will love me?
That's right.
So if I give you the impression of feel sorry for me, you will feel sorry for me. But when you see Kili energetic, Kili all bubbly, you'll be like, no, this is how she is. Yeah. And then automatically the energy will just swap.
Yeah.
So I'm always positive, even though holy tired, because there are days whereby I feel like, when will all this discrimination and the abuse come to an end? Because there's so much abuse, like especially transport. It's a lot, but it's a story for another day.
Yeah, I was about to say, with public transport, I think we would have to sit down and have another conversation around that and how to improve that as well. And hopefully, people who are in the transportation business are also listening in. Let's talk about your legacy very quickly before we wrap up. This is our last, this is our last question for you. But let's talk about your legacy. What kind of legacy would you like to leave behind for people to remember Lungi by?
My legacy, the way I want people to remember me, I wish like a center named after my name. And that center,
I'm writing down notes.
It was my name, but not Lungi, but Dr. Lungi's Healing and Therapy Center.
I love that.
Because I wrote a status not so long ago, like, I just wish that all people living with disabilities can just come together, not say anything, not talk to anyone, but just cry and let everything all out. All the pain, just let it all out, because we're going through a lot. Yes, I might be smiling, but deep down, there's a lot. But that is the legacy that I would love to live. Disability is not a label. It's just a thing, and never, ever let your disability to be an excuse to your ability. Whatever that you want to achieve, go for it.
Go for it.
Go for
I love that. And very quickly, you, doctor, explain to us, why are we supposed to be calling you doctor?
I'm not a doctor in medical, but I believe that when I'm motivating, that's when people get healed. That's when people get inspired. That's when people's mentality get to be changed. Then through that, it's healing. So healing comes in different forms.
And that's how she heals. That is Dr. Lungi healing us. I feel like I'm healed already as well just by listening to you. You've got such a calming voice. You've got such a spirit that is far greater than what people can perceive, honestly. So thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us, Lungi.
Thank you very, very much. And it was so great being with you guys.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Pelo Modiga on You Before Noon. Weekdays, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Only on UFM.